Thank you, thank you, my people. Um, it has been a good day, and really the Lord has been so gracious to us. And this hour, I am just and I want just to encourage you shortly because of the things that are happening and because of lives that we are living in. All that causes pain to us is as a result of the authors that are speaking to us or that are speaking about our life. Remember very well the book of Genesis talks about altars and the sacrifices. And for every author to speak or to spit out answer or anything that we would like to do is you need to empower it. The moment you give a sacrifice to any altar, the altar speaks out. That's why the witch doctors and witch clubs, when you go to them, what they do is they ask for a sacrifice. If you're able to give a sacrifice, there is the ones and things that they do which makes the or gives power to what they say, and at the end of the day they are able to receive the results as they intended to be. So for us, our God is so much interested with our worship, is so much interested with the sacrifices that we give, and that's why we need always to give a sacrifice to our altars so that they can speak on our behalf. It is my request and a humble request to everyone that a moment or a time that you are free on Sundays, we meet, we worship our God, we give God, our God, the best sacrifice. That is an electing or making the altar of worship real and live for God to come and dwell with us. So I would like to encourage you to feel free, join us, and I know God is going to do greater things. So it is my prayer. Also remember, if you are living a life of struggle, pain, and all kind of things that are not worthy before you, it is my humble request that you raise an altar which you empower it and give it an opportunity that it may speak for your life. Let me tell you, altars, it is a liam, a spiritual liam where the flesh or the spirit meets with the spirit. Let me say that, because what we are talking about and what we intend to do is not something that is physical. We can attain what we can attain by the powers and the energy that we have, but the matters that are concerns the spirit, they are met on the spirit realm. So when the altars are elevated or are raised, then they are empowered spiritually, or they come to another level where you now as an individual you enter to another level. People can fight you physically, but a physical battle, even you can be able to pay back physically. But when you are down spiritually and people are fighting you spiritually, and you are unable to go to a level where the spirit meets the spirit, you end up being defeated and you end up being brought down. So it is my request, it is my prayer that you people, you may be able to rise up, you may be able to elect an altar, and you empower it for it to speak for your life. So my dear friends, my dear brothers, and my dear sisters, it is my encouragement this night that as you go back to your bed, lace an altar somewhere. Go even inside your house, even the praise of work or whatever you do, you can erect, you can raise up an altar that can be able to be empowered, and it can speak and be able to speak much about you, and it can bring changes to your life. So it is my encouragement tonight. So as you go to the bed, be encouraged, and I know God is going to bless you. Um, I can't be able to speak much or more about this because it's a very big, uh, it's a very big topic, because we need to know how do they talk, how do the authors operate, how do they make you meet the spirit meet the other spirit, and what is that which causes the event to change as you continue offering that sacrifice. Remember, David offered some sacrifices to God. Noah offered some sacrifices to God. Abraham offered some sacrifices to God. What are those sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices are they that you're supposed to offer to your God? What what is it that you are supposed to give? Remember, just as I mentioned, in the book of Genesis, whereby the children of Israel were requested to give a sacrifice to their God. In maybe they were being requested for farm produce, or maybe a bull or something, and where a person could not be able to raise that physical, the real thing that has been requested. The Bible says it was being converted in another way, equivalent to what God and requested them to offer. And then they offered to God, and God answered and met with their cries, and He met with them. So also, as we talk about these altars and the sacrifices, there are so many ways of offering the sacrifices to our God in equivalent to what God says we are supposed to do. And also, we now have to learn and to know what is that you are supposed to give that is equivalent to what you would like to receive in return. In other words, um, if you are looking for a financial breakthrough, what is it that you're supposed to give that will cause the Spirit to act upon you and raise you from poverty to that level that you would like to be? If you want to be blessed spiritually, what is it that you're supposed to give for you to be for God to meet with your cries and your tears, and then He converts or He changes your spirit, or He blesses you, He raises you to another level? What is it that you're supposed to give? Also, it's a wide topic that I cannot be able to talk much about as we are here, but it is my prayer, it is my request to you to set a time and just come visit us. We are just located at Kasarani, the Santon area. When you arrive, the matatus that are coming from Wiki or the ones that are coming from town at Santon, just on your left hand side, if you're coming from Wiki, there is an entrance there. Just around there, call us, give us a call. We'll be able to pick you and we'll be able to direct you to the church. We are meeting every Wednesday from 4:30 up to 7 for our evening service. And then we are meeting on Sunday as early as from 8 up to 1 for our services. We have 2 services on Sunday, one that is the morning service and another one in the evening service. So it is my humble prayer, it is my humble request to welcome you and to invite you for our services. And I know God is going to bless you. So um, I have so many things that I can talk about, but for now, I say may God bless you as you purpose and you set to come and worship with us. We are the chosen flock of Christ. Sanctuary, we were chosen, we were brought to that level, and that's why we recognize that what which God did to redeem us and to bring us to this level. So He chose us and He gave us that beautiful name. So it is my prayer that you may feel encouraged. Visit us, come and worship together, and God is going to bless us. Thank you so much, and God bless you.